Hi, my name is Dan Schmitt, and this is Team Chicago Challenge. We're at VIR, Virginia International Raceway, round 3 of the WERA National Endurance Series, brought to you by Dunlop Tires. Well, we got a little break in the weather, but it was raining this morning. The track looks like it's drying. Clouds are coming back in. Don't know if it's going to rain, if it's going to stay dry, but we're going to see how things go for round 3 of the WERA National Endurance Series. So let's see the beginning of this race, and let's see who's fast at VIR. Well, as the bikes go out to take their warm-up lap, coming into the 3rd round, VIR Suzuki. They are dominating with 216 points. Red Star is 2nd with 184. Team Velocity Racing is 3rd. 4th is Team Eclipse. Army of Darkness is 5th. Four Feathers is 6th. Ed Bargey's Racing School is 7th. 5150 Racing is 8th. Racers at the Deals Gap is 9th. Velocity Crew is 10th. Need a Sponsor is 11th. Team Chicago, we're in 24th. That's terrible. Well, I've got Joe Ball. He's going to ride with me at VIR. Joe Ball, an old friend, a guy that always comes and helps out in the pits, a good racer, a good solid racer. As we get ready for the start, Dunlop Tire, WERA, round 3. So we got a Suzuki and 2 Yamahas on the front row as we wait for Chuck. And now he's ready to start round 3. First wave is off. Second wave is off. Third wave off. VIR Suzuki, that's Trey Beatty's up front. Red Star's 3rd, Team Velocity 2nd. Second wave comes through turn 2. Third wave. VIR Psycho Jam weekend. This is a Friday event. Plenty of spectators and fans of motorcycle road racing came out to VIR for the racing action. VIR is up front. Team Velocity. The Dixie Mafia, Red Star, Team Eclipse. 86, Team Eclipse. 2nd year on the circuit. The teams flash down the front straight. Trey Beatty's up front, battle for 2nd. That's Team Eclipse moving up the battle. Team Velocity, Red Star. Looks like 5150 with Justin Marr. He's on the gas. Phil Caldwell, SMP, 4 and 6 performance. On a Suzuki, looking good. VIR flashes by. Team Eclipse trying to chase down. Got Ruben Frankenfield on Team Velocity on that R1 Yamaha. Team Eclipse on that 750 Suzuki. They have stepped it up this year. Like Justin Marr is charging on 5150. Team Extreme, Max's Tires. Billy Eckridge. Running them Max's Street Tires. The leaders go flashing by again. Battle for 4th. It's Army of Darkness on the outside. There's Justin Marr. He's on that 5150 racing. Red Star running 4th. Army. Justin, bike number 50, sponsored by Moto Heaven. 129, it's Steele's Gap. 17, Blue Ridge Performance. 151 is LA Race on that MC. As Joe comes by in the Team Chicago, 4 and 6 prepared, Yamaha Dealers steadily working his way towards the front. And earlier, I had a chance to talk to some of the riders in the pits. We're gonna go to that right now.
Trying to get an endurance tank on and switch out some tires. I think we only got about a half hour. So that's about it. That's all I got time for right now.
I'm Jeff Selbert. I'm with Team Ed Bargy Racing, and this is my first time here, so I'm still learning the track, but I do love the track. I'm looking forward to a good finish today. Right now we're second in points behind Vezra, so hopefully we'll have something for those boys today. At least stay within 3 laps of them, and we'll hope for the best.
My name is JB Lehman. I'm with Zyvax Racing Team. This is VIR. It's a fantastic track, very technical. It's amazing. The storms have gone away again, kind of like at Jennings. We're looking to have a great day today.
Melissa Burkhoff, I'm riding with the notorious PIG. This is an extreme close-up, and we're riding a lightweight superbike.
Tomorrow, 5150 Racing. VIR is a great track. Nice long straightaway, the kink in the middle. A lot of fun, a lot of elevation changes, a lot of twists and turns. Good time. Hopefully, have some good weather today, no rain.
So the Scotty Van Scoy from Four Feathers Racing, the 2004 Champions Middleweight Superstock Endurance Champion. The VIR is a great place, nice and smooth, fast, a lot of fun. Hopefully have a good, safe day. Thanks, Dan.
Let's come back to the racing action. See Phil Caldwell on that SMP and Mike Shellcroft riding on that 4 and 6 Performance Dunlop Armor Bodywork number 29 on a Suzuki. Big gas tank that Phil Young built for him. As Team Chicago is back in the pits because I forgot the transponder. Thanks to the WERA officials that went and found me, the transponder was on the charge in my truck. We lost 11 precious laps due to my mistake. Number 12, Velocity Crew Racing. It's Paul Youngman. He's on that Michelin, Vezra, Loudon Motorsport, Suzuki. They are charging in this field. Battle continues. Team Velocity Racing and Team Eclipse 5150 is in the pits. They forgot a spacer on the wheel. Now, forgetting the transponder is one thing. At least that's not dangerous. Forgetting a wheel spacer on the brake side is out and out dangerous. Up front is Vezra Suzuki. Second place, Team Velocity Racing. Third place, Team Eclipse. Red Stars running fourth. Dark A Motorsports fifth. Army of Darkness is sixth. Velocity Crew Racing seventh. Ghetto Customs is eighth. Racers of the Dealers Gap is ninth. Four Feathers is 10th. Team Chicago, this is very, very bad. We are running 23rd. Uh-oh, red flag. Red flag. It seems like 950 crashed in turn 9 and left oil on the track, a big puddle of oil right in the middle of the corner. Red flag is out. The bikes have to come back to the pits and sit. You cannot work on the bikes. And there is the transponder. We're ready to go. Safely in place. Well, I elected to take the restart. We're just at the top of the hour when the red flag came out. As we wait, Chuck is in his position. First wave is off. Second wave is off, and I'm starting nearly at the back of the pack. Team Chicago, 4 and 6 prepared, Yamaha Dealers R6 running great. See if I can make up some time. We've got a long distance to make up. If I work my way around VIR, coming into turn 3. One downshift, turn 4. Five and 5A, 6, 7, whatever these turns are, you make them straight, upshift again. One downshift and try to carry some speed through here. The hill will slow you down, get back on the gas. Another left. Come on, turn 9. You might be able to see the oil on the track. It's all cleaned up. Into turn 11 maybe, downhill. The roller coaster. Back on the gas, keep it on. Make the transition, get back on the gas. Turn 17, shift up. One bike heads back into the pit, shift again. And click 6. Stay on the gas. Oh no! A major accident. 47 just tumbled. 4 or 5 bikes took diversion off the track. Let's slow it down and take another look. What a terrible crash. That bike was tumbling. The rider escaped injury, but falling off. He touched the brake, and the front end just went away. Phil Caldwell is flying on SMP down the roller coaster. 68 is in the pits, making a pit stop, refueling. It's MRP Motorsports from Baltimore on that MMP Motorsports Kawasaki. This is a slow pit stop, getting fuel. As you see, Trey Beatty catching a few of the bikes from that last wave, and so Trey is carving his way through traffic. He headed into the pits, take on fuel. There's no speed limit in the pits, so you can rock it in. But they tell everybody, be careful, stay out of the pit lane. My crew is ready. Got a good group of volunteers along with Joe. We gotta get that gas cap off a little quicker. Let's dump this fuel, open up the vent. I'm ready to close the vent as soon as the fuel is done. Vent's closed, wipe up the gas, get the cap on, and let's go! Tony wants to check for oil. There was a trace of oil, but that's from Joe running through the oil. There's no problem with the R6 as I head out. Ezra Suzuki's in the pits when they're rocking pit stops. Ezra Suzuki, Mark Young's team out of Wisconsin, sponsored by Vesra, American Suzuki, Nielsen Enterprise, as John Jacoby takes it out. Four Feathers Racing. It's like Chris Norman is on the bike. Four Feathers, they're last year's champs, sponsored by Michelin, Leo Vinci. Right in front of me, that looks like Chris Piles. He's one of the riders on Dixie Mafia. Dixie Mafia, the team that won the championship in lightweight superbike last year and moved up to middleweight superstock, competing with us. They have had problems also. They're sponsored by Michelin, Sonomi. Chris Piles, who was a Go Fast 125 rider, rode with Neighbor the Beast last year with Melissa Burkhoff, but Melissa is now running with Notorious PIGs. on a 650. She's racing for fun this year. Chris Piles has joined Dixie Mafia. And I think I can run this guy down, and he's a go fast. Come to the downhill, get on the gas, Dan. Stay on the gas through here. Let off a bit, little break, then get back on the gas and see if I can chase him down the front straightaway. It's on a 600 Suzuki. He's got a little more sport. He's a little skinnier than I am, a little taller. See if I can outbrake him in turn 1. Oh, I get the job done, but he missed the crash when Ridge Racing crashed in that corner and ran off the track, so maybe he's a little skittish of turn 1. Uh-oh, what I see flickering from the corner worker? Is that a red flag? Red flag is out. We're gonna shut this thing down one more time. Well, we're back in the pits. I'm talking to Joe Ball. I'm deciding to take the restart. I've been running so well that I'm gonna take the restart. Joe's okay with that. I said 35 minutes before the end of the race, call me in and he can finish it up. And now we're going to talk to some of the other teams about what's going on in the race, starting with Phil Caldwell from SMP.
Phil Cottle with SMP Racing, bike number 29, running the medium weight superbike class. I want to know why the bike 45 can stay out an hour and 20 minutes on a stock tank, but that's got us perplexed at the moment. But we ran out of gas and lost a bunch of laps. We're probably down with the 45 team now on laps, and we're just going to try and bring it home.
We're with Four Feathers Racing, and we're doing pretty good. We're second in class right now.
Henderson, LA Race. We're doing 32nd overall right now. We're hoping this red flag will stop pretty quick and get some laps in. But yeah, we're real happy with the way the bike's running. We're doing the MZ and having a great time, man. Definitely.
Thank you, Chicago, for getting this video.
And we love Team Chicago.
Well, as we wait for the restart, Chuck is up there. Second wave is off. I get a pretty good start. Running with Chris Piles from Dixie Mafia again. A couple other bikes come by. Oh, too many bikes came by. On the gas. Remember, the tires are not that warm. We've been sitting this one out. The cause of the red flag was Top Dog Racing. Crashed in turn 11, and there was a need for an ambulance, and one ambulance did not get back from the earlier incident. So without an ambulance at the track, we had to wait until there was one ambulance sitting and another one on the way. We're running in 40th place. This has not been a great race. Blue Ridge Performance. Somebody spotted oil in the belly pan. We couldn't take the restart until they found the problem. Gary and his crew, as they head on out. Now right in front of me is LARace.com. They're on an MZ1000. That's a parallel twin with the cylinders canted forward. MZ made in Germany. They're running the entire series. On the bike now, let's see, could that be Steve Foreman maybe? But they're sponsored by Motoran NA, Motorex, and Michelin. They got factory support on this MZ1000. They're out of LA. 19 is in the pits. Better shake a leg. 19 is Screwface Racing, whatever that may mean. They're on a Yamaha lane as they head out. We're 3 hours and 20 minutes into the race, and I have got a problem. Watch my tack, but the electrical problem that plagued me at Autobahn is back. 50 also have a problem. That's 5150. This is their second crash of the day. Justin just cannot keep it on two wheels, even though he's a real go fast. 5150. I'm coming in. Maybe we can change the battery or something. Is this a battery problem? Is this an ignition problem? I haven't quite figured out. After Autobahn, I found they had a loose positive cable on the battery, so I assumed that it was just a battery problem with that loose connection. But they're ready with the fuel. And then we're gonna yank the seat and change the battery. Joe Ball's ready to get on, but I gotta tell him the bad news. And now let's go to Dale Burrows from Team Eclipse as they get ready for their pit stop.
Knocked it, broke it loose during the race. But unfortunately, Ryan's out there riding and he don't want to come in. I guess that's normal for a young kid. He's having fun right now. So we'll get it fixed. We'll be back out there. Hopefully it won't hurt us too bad in the overall. Off the bike and open the bank. Off the box. Off the box. Open her up.
Team Eclipse making a quick pit stop, but maybe not quick enough. Looks like they got a problem with their exhaust hanger. They're sponsored by Eclipse Luggage, Michelin, Morris Dyno Service, Pitbull, and Baxley Trailer. They're out of South Carolina, Westminster, South Carolina. They are running great. We button up the Yamaha, put a battery in. And I don't know how well charged this battery is. I'm gonna send Joe out. If he has better luck than I, bike won't start. We're gonna have to bump start it. That's not a good sign. Sounds like it wants to rev. Red Star comes flashing by. Red Star running a middleweight superbike. Guys out of Washington, D.C. 56 are running in 4th place right now. '15 is Bell's Aren't You Racing. They're running 11th place on the Suzuki 750. Vezra brings it back for the final pit stop. They've got a 2-lap advantage over Team Velocity Racing. I tell you, this is a work of art watching their pit stop. Nothing like having a well-coordinated team. Trey Beatty's gonna finish it up for Vezra Suzuki. Army of Darkness is on the charge. That's Ben Walters. They're running in 3rd place. They're on that Tower Analysis, Loudon Motorsport, Cooper Performance, Michelin, WERA. Running in 7th place. That's Velocity Crew Racing. They're looking great. They're on that Michelin, Vezra, Paul Youngman on the bike, Kevin Perkins right with them. Now let's go to a couple more comments in the pits, starting with Cal Swagger from Ghetto Customs that's leading that lightweight class.
Swagger, bike number 419, Ghetto Customs, you know how we roll. Doing good right now. I think we're in 1st place, probably somewhere around 13th, 14th overall.
My name is Julie. We're doing pretty well. I believe we're 11th in class right now, so about 25th overall. The 1000 team is 4th overall. So we're doing pretty good. So far, so good. Hopefully the rain holds off.
And Vezra Suzuki is up front. If everything stays as it is, they're going to pick up their 3rd victory of the year. They've got a 2-lap advantage over 2nd place. Trey Beatty heads down the front straightaway. 2nd place, number 3, that's Team Velocity Racing. They are on the gas and flying, but they're 2 laps down on Vezra. Army of Darkness is running 3rd. Red Star is 4th. Team Eclipse is 5th. Dark A Motorsport is 6th. Velocity Crew Racing is 7th. Racers at a Deal Gap is 8th. 9th is Four Feathers Racing, 10th. Team YFO, Bell's Aren't You Racing's 11th. Team Extreme is 12th. As Joe comes by on the Team Chicago R6, and the problem is back. He is heading back into the pits. Red Star making a splash and go. And in the point standings, Vezra Suzuki is up front with the points. Red Star is 2nd. Team Velocity is 3rd. Team Eclipse is 4th. Army of Darkness is 5th. As Chuck throws the checkered flag to bring the end to the 3rd round of the Dunlop Tire WERA National Endurance Series at VIR. Special thanks to Jerry Van Horn for the additional video footage. I could not have done the show without his help. And Team Chicago, we're at 26 as we head out west and get ready for Willow Springs and Las Vegas. And as Army of Darkness takes the checker flag, that's it from VIR.
As I look at the records, VIR always presented a challenge to Team Chicago. For more information on WERA, America's road race leader, their website is WERA.com. WERA.com, the Western Eastern Road Race Association. Contact me, it's teamdan45@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from my audience. Remember, you can always search on YouTube with Dan Schmitt, Motorcycle Racing, for great motorcycle racing action. You can also check it out on Rumble. And I highly encourage you to visit the World of the Motorcycle Museum off Indiana 39. It's in Winnemac, Indiana, 4 miles south of North Judson. But give them a call first at 574-896-3172. It's a great trip and a great collection of motorcycles.